All right, hi everybody. It's May 2nd, 2023, and this is the day I continue my journey on the PCT. I'm in Acton, California. Flew down this morning and took an Uber to Acton from the Los Angeles airport, which worked out really well, except that I forgot to take my phone with me when I got out of the Uber. So fortunately, one of the hikers that was already here phoned my phone number, and fortunately the Uber driver heard the phone and turned around and brought it back. So I was very thankful. Can't do anything without this phone on the hike for the app, contacting people, taking photos, etc. So anyway, made it. And I'm actually I'm staying at a place called the 49er Saloon, and I ate here last year and stayed at the LA RV Resort. Well, this year Larry, who owns the 49er Saloon, I met him last year. He's hosting hikers here. He's got a backyard that he's letting people stay at, and of course when you're here you eat one of his great burgers or whatever else you'd like, chicken, whatever, fish, really good food. So it's a great idea. And then there's a lady that will drive us to the beginning of the PCT, which is about 5 miles from here. So that's kind of the plan. By the way, I hope you can hear me. There's a little bit of traffic noise and also wind noise. But yeah, so what I'm going to do here is continue this section from mile, I think it's 444, to mile 705. So from Acton to Kennedy Meadows. And if you've been watching my videos before, you know I've already been to Kennedy Meadows. That's where I flipped to from here. So I'm just closing off that 250 miles or so that I skipped, and then I can continue north from Mammoth, where I left in the fall. So that'll all be completed up to Mammoth, and then onwards later on this year I'm planning to go to Mammoth. I'm kind of glad I'm not hiking the Sierra Nevadas this spring, or May or June. Is just going to be so much snow. And even up at Mammoth, well, they have a ton of snow there. So my plan is to go back there in August and continue from then. So yeah, here I am. I'll be starting off tomorrow morning, and there's a whole bunch of hikers here already. I've gotten to know a couple of them and had some good conversations already with them. And by the way, the Uber driver was really good. We talked the whole time driving here, and she was very accommodating for my very first Uber ride. So I kind of didn't have a bad experience at all there. So for my first Uber ride, and I had one of the burgers here at the 49er Saloon, and I don't need another meal till breakfast, that's for sure. So anyway, I'll probably add some more before I post this, and you have some hiking to look at, and hopefully you enjoy what you see. Hey everybody, it's May 3rd, Wednesday, and I'm at the Indian Canyon Trailhead. This is where I got dropped off this morning from a ride from Acton, but I'm not going on the Indian Canyon Trailhead. This is where I got off the trail. Where I'm going is over here, north. There's the Santa Clara River. I've got to cross that, which it shouldn't be too bad. I've seen some video. There's a fair amount of water this year, but usually it's quite dry apparently. So this is where I'm off to, and it's a gorgeous morning. It's cool. Should be a really good day, I'm hoping. Video later for you. So I just crossed the Santa Clara River. Wasn't too bad. I had to cross on a log and it was a little unsteady, but and then the railroad tracks are right here, and that's the Metro link, which kept me awake. Well, kept waking me up every few hours overnight. I think it came by every 2 or 3 hours at night, and then it goes by about an every hour and a half during the daytime. But that, what do you do? There was a train. So anyway, this is it. First 10 minutes. It's started at 8 this morning, and I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go. We'll see. I don't plan on going too far. First day and all. Okay, so I'm about 8 miles in today, and what I'm filming now is a place called Vasquez Rocks, and it's a park, state park, county park, I'm not too sure. And then what's interesting about the park is all the movies that were filmed here and TV episodes. I know for a fact, for example, that Bonanza had some scenes here. There was Blazing Saddles had some scenes here apparently, and the most famous that I can recall, and if you see videos of Vasquez Rocks, they all talk about this, but there's a Star Trek episode where Captain Kirk is marooned on a planet with the captain of the Gorn ship, and Captain Kirk has to fight the Gorn, and that was filmed here. And there was a more recent Star Trek episode in the Picard series, the new one, that I don't know if it was actually filmed here, but there was a scene in the background from here, and I hope you can hear me now. It got all windy, but anyway, as I continue, if there's more interesting scenery, I will film it for you. Okay, so this is Farmer John's. It's in Agudalchi. So I only hiked about 10 miles today. Actually, a lot of hikers did the same thing, and most of them are stopping here. So this is a place to stay. It's newly set up. He's kind of replaced the Softleys, and I took a picture of a sign where the town was thanking the Softleys for everything they did, and they retired. So this is the kind of place to stop, and this works for me because it was my first day. 10 miles was enough, and it's supposed to rain overnight, so it'll probably be a wet day tomorrow. We'll see. So lots of hikers here setting up.